right up there, isn't he? Must be an Audi or some other European status car. Let me get out of here before the friggin' fire department arrives. So I'm sure they'll park so as to block everyone in whilst responding to the false alarm. Oh, yeah. Have you noticed if you go and you look at the more expensive places to buy clothing, Holt Renfrew, I'm talking about you, they have some, I guess, when these window displays, are these suggestions of what they expect people to wear? I mean, I can't really comment on women's fashion, but some of it looks a little bizarre to me, but it's very difficult to judge women's fashion, whether or not it's good or bad, because they're kind of stuck in the Renaissance. You know, they never really progressed from there. As far as there's no rules to women's fashion. Almost anything goes, right? But men's fashion, there are certain rules, at least as far as I'm concerned. After George Brummel in the 1700s or whatever, when he invented the business suit, the modern attire for men, we moved away from women's fashion, and men had a distinct fashion, and the rules are rather simple as far as color schemes go. Anyway, they're rather straightforward. So I'm really at a loss to understand how they can suggest these costumes for men to wear. These things are so outlandish that the only way you could get away with wearing them is if you were like a rodeo clown or something. Like, you can't walk around in these things, you know. It's just not, it's totally bizarre, you know. And I have a couple samples here which I'll show you. I don't understand how a person can put this display up there and think, yeah, this is something that a guy might want to wear. See, unless your object is ridicule, you're not going to wear that shit. Obviously, if you're fashionably, but even if you are fashionably inclined, you cannot. There's only so far you can go. You know, you can generally if you're fashionably inclined, the things you should be paying attention to are the cut of the suit and the quality of the fabric. Not you're not. This doesn't allow you to go out and make like a a paisley sports jacket. You know what I mean? Like, or something that who's that buffoon on CBC? Hockey Night in Canada guy. I can't remember his name. But you know, that's his trademark, is dressing like a clown, right? But for the average male, you can't do that. I wish I could get worked up into a lather over this in some sort of eloquent diatribe, but that's really asking too much from me. I think the internet is offering us an outlet for our vitriol, you know. If you're pissed off, you can go on the internet and you can write inflammatory, prose to your heart's content. That's kind of what it's for, right? That and cat pictures. So you can do that and get it all out of your system. So then when it comes time to do a motovlog, and I want to summon up a little bit of vitriol, I find that there is none left. That's probably why there are, you know, the murder rate is going down. It's probably the internet, the ability to, you know, take all your crazy ideas and throw them out there. You know, one of two things happens: either you blow yourself out, and you don't, you know, you decide, well, okay, I'm not gonna like go and mass murder people now because, you know, I've had my say, kind of thing. Or everyone tells you what an idiot you are, and you actually apply a little self-criticism and realize you are in fact an idiot, and then desist from your plan of said rampage. Ah, the old the right turn from the left lane. Oh, how do you know you're in Vancouver? I think that's our signature move. You know, other places it may be like the third guy through the red light after the light turns red, third guy through the intersection after the light turns red. But for Vancouver, I'm pretty sure it's the right turn from the left lane. It's the movies. Making movies. I had a friend of mine who was working late one evening, and he leaves the office to find Arnold Schwarzenegger descending from a helicopter in the middle of the road. That's a safe choice. Nice. There's a cop right behind me, so I can't really go. Okay. Well, we might as well record this. Hit a fucking cup. Whew. That was fun. Yeah. I may have gotten a little carried away there.